What's up guys, welcome back to another reaction video, and as you can see, this is another installment of the NFL Top 100 Players of All Time. Now, I have done up to, I think I've done 15 players now, or 15 or 14, and so the next guy that I'm going to check out is Marcus Allen, and he looks, from what I can see, he looks like a running back from the Oakland Raiders. So let's check him out, and then I think we've got a couple of old school guys after that to follow him. So I'll be doing 85, 84 and 83 in this video. So let's just get straight into this one, and we've got Marcus Allen up first. I like these videos.
Here's the thing that I remember most about Marcus Allen.
Little stories.
Marcus didn't carry himself like a golden boy. In the old Raider running game, that tailback had to block.
Nice.
Most of those runners, they don't want to do dirty work. Marcus didn't hesitate. And I shouldn't have been surprised when he did it in college.
Got down and did all the nitty gritty.
I was recruited as a defensive back and then moved to fullback, and I don't think you can pretend to be tough. Either you are or you're...
Oh yeah, just so I know, like what is the actual difference between a running back and a fullback? Like what is the, I mean, the running back seems to get a lot of glory and stuff like that. What does the fullback even do? I have absolutely no idea what a fullback's job is in American football. So please, can someone like describe to me, you know, what their main job is and when are they actually used? Because I don't think I ever catch, you know, one that's ever on the field, or I can't pick it up. I don't know what they're doing. Whereas a running back, it's obvious what they're doing. They get the ball and they run. So yeah, if you guys could let me know, that'd be awesome.
And I always felt like football was like the greatest laboratory in the world. You could really examine who you are and find out whether you have the quit in you, whether you have the fight in you.
Touchdown. Oh man, that helmet clash.
The Raiders and Chiefs. Marcus Allen often demonstrated his toughness at the goal line.
Oh, Chiefs as well.
When he retired,
wait, what?
Oh,
no way.
The most of any running back in NFL.
That was awesome, man. He had like 6 guys just in front of him.
Are only a part of his greatness.
Did he just like run over a pile of bodies? Like, I need to see that again. That was awesome. Wait, let's even wind it back and see that other one where he just turns around and leaves like 6 guys in the dust.
At the goal line.
Here we go. Whoa, there's a wall.
145 touchdowns.
Oh, that was so good. And this one. Did he just use someone as like a springboard?
Part of his greatness.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. That's the first time I've seen that.
Who's leading the league in rushing, who's, you know, doing all these things. And oh, by the way, we don't want you to be the running back anymore. We want you to be the fullback because Bo Jackson showed up, and Bo's explosive.
Oh.
So what did Marcus do? He said, fine, I'll be a fullback. So you're back to being a fullback.
Nice, man. Oh, okay, so it's a fullback, more of a blocker. There he is, blocking.
Bo Jackson
out front.
Was a phenomenally big, fast man. But as a football player,
yes, he was.
Marcus Allen was head and shoulders above him. Marcus Allen could catch the ball. Marcus Allen could block. He could do everything.
Wow. Throwing it? Really?
Touchdown Raiders! Handoff, sweep right side, Marcus Big
For the Chiefs. Wow, he's quick too. Wow, man, he's good.
He didn't awe you with great speed. He didn't awe you with phenomenal moves. He was smooth. Kind of glided. He could run away from you if he had to.
Yeah. He does look real smooth the way he moves.
You don't know how he did it.
He's not too. He's not real stop and start and cut like that. He's just quite like. He just weaves his way through. I love that, like that slam on the brakes, turn around and just head the other way. Nice, man. Yeah, he just runs like these like real lines where he's just like drifts around like that.
There's no way that he can outrun that team. No way, but he did it.
Stop. Turn around. Not that way. Too slippery, man. That's cool. Is this like the 70s or the 80s or something?
And it always looks like somebody's going to catch Marcus, but they never do.
Oh, is that during the Super Bowl? That guy tried to block down the bottom.
Marcus Allen is a pure football player.
38-9.
Could have played defense.
What a hiding.
Could have been a fullback. He was selfless. He was a complete player. It's the best compliment you can give Marcus.
Good job, Marcus. You're a legend. Okay, let's see if it just auto plays to the next one. 85? Yeah, 84. Joe Schmidt. Schmitty. We got old school. He looks like a linebacker.
1957, and I'm waiting. It's the World Championship game. There is no Super Bowl. It's between Cleveland and Detroit.
Browns and Lions?
Detroit. And here's the great Cleveland Browns, and they really were. Coached by Paul Brown. You got all
Coach Brown coaching the Browns.
Detroit does not beat them. They embarrass them.
Really? Oh, nice tackle, man.
Joe Schmidt.
Boom.
He imposes his will.
Oh.
Jim Brown, who's the greatest, had a very bad day. They run him right out of the gym.
Oh, wow, man. Dude, what a field, eh? Imagine playing on that mud pit.
With one word on their lips, and that's Joe Schmidt.
That's cool, man.
He was drafted low. They spent all their money on a running back. I think his name was Gene Gedman. They had a parade for Gene Gedman. Had a parade downtown Detroit. Here comes our running back.
Really?
As Joe
They used to have parades when they signed players.
What's the parade for? Our new running back.
Over the next 13 years,
Oh, the olden days, eh?
discovered it had celebrated the wrong arrival.
Joe Schmidt, the greatest linebacker to ever play. As he went into pro football, there was no middle
Really?
linebacker.
Oh, man, that was a nice pick, bro. Is that a pick 6?
Luckily, he
No,
had been
oh,
playing
just.
at the University of Pittsburgh.
Got through.
He was cerebral. He was very intelligent.
Nice.
So he was always
What a play,
there,
man.
making the play before the play got going.
How many of you agree that he's the greatest linebacker of all
I
time?
think you have to look at football skills, okay? The intuition of
I know that's
playing
only just that guy's
football,
opinion,
Some
but-
of those things you can't teach or diagram, and I think I had that ability.
Pick 6. Boom. Stop. You shall not pass. Oh. Surely that would be an incomplete pass, wouldn't it?
He, to me, is the history of the National Football League. For every single play, he spilled his guts. He was playing in a
Tough as nails.
preseason game. No face mask. Takes a heel on the eye, and they rip his eye open. This was the NFL, as I remember it. And they give him 22 stitches
Ooh.
in the eye at halftime. He says, it's a preseason game. This game doesn't count. The coach came and says, Joe, you will start the second half. And to this day, Joe says, I don't think I can see. The coach says, just see what you can out of that other eye. That's how his whole career was played.
Nice,
Joe
man.
Schmidt, too small, too slow. Just the best there ever was.
That's cool. Wow. Sound like one tough dude, man. 22 stitches. Let's carry on. There's a cool legend here in New Zealand about a player. I'll show you guys in the video about him.
1958, head coach Buck Shaw wanted a veteran quarterback.
Buck Shaw, Norm Van Brocklin.
Norm Van Brocklin was coming an all-pro quarterback.
Quarterback.
I knew nothing about him except, what he had done with the Rams.
Norm Van Brocklin drops back, throws an arching pass upfield.
Quarterback for the Rams. Nice pass. Over the top of 2 defenders.
A 72-yard touchdown play.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Norm Van Brocklin.
A jump pass?
To an NFL championship and was twice the league's top-rated passer.
Wow.
In 1951, Van Brocklin
I like his throwing style.
Record 554 yards.
Far out, he can sling it.
Over a half century later, the record still stands.
Wait, hang on. I need to hear exactly what that record was.
In 1951, Van Brocklin passed for a record 554 yards in a single game.
Whoa.
Over a half century later, the record still
That's 5.5 lengths of the field. That's like at least 100 yards.
Dutchman's clashes with team members
Over 100 yards every quarter.
Trade to Philadelphia, where in 1960 Van Brocklin engineered an Eagles resurgence.
The Eagles' fearless pigskin pitcher is red hot, and so are the rest of the Eagles.
Oh man, it would have been so cool to be around back then watching it.
I just stood behind the huddle when he was calling plays. And I
Wow,
was
what an experience, man, to go to a game like that, eh?
He had called in the huddle. And where he's executed it, I couldn't execute it. He knew where to throw the ball. He knew when to throw the ball.
Wow,
how
man.
to throw the ball. Learned touch from him.
Throws it into some tight windows. Look at that.
He would have scrimmages. He would not scrimmage. He'd say, put the kid in. I'd be in there as a young quarterback, and the rush is coming. I'd start trying to get out of there and run with the football.
So he's a Dutch guy.
He would stand back there and scream and holler at me, "Stay in there! You stay in there! Don't you come out of there!" Over and over again. He had a temper.
He looks like an army guy.
Without question, he had a temper. He wanted it done the right way, and he didn't like people screwing around in practice. He was tough, but fair, and
Real straight and narrow guy.
Smart football player.
Fair enough, man.
And I did learn how to play position of quarterback.
Beautiful passing, man. Look at that.
After we won it in 60, Buck
Nice,
Shaw
man.
retired. They made Van Brocklin the coach, but
Really?
he got fired before the season started
Huh.
because he was making changes in the organization. So they let him go. And I always wondered what it was going to be like to have had Norm Van Brocklin as a head coach.
Hey, Wages,
Did it happen?
where'd you go on the pitch?
Falcons.
Wages, what's the matter with you? Go back in the game till I tell you to. Understand, Harvin? You're in the big leagues now.
Oh.
You understand? Start growing up. You line up where you're supposed to line up. None of that Harry High School, fake this. Do what we're told.
What a ruthless guy.
If you can't play football in the NFL, you can't play football for me.
Wow,
As a
man.
head coach, Van Brocklin's fiery temperament was a liability. But as a player, his intensity made him a leader like no other.
Far out.
The fabulous Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, earned the league's
Oh, he can even punt, too.
for his role in the Eagles' flight to victory.
With the Dutchman leading the way, the upstart Eagles became world champions.
The game
Good on him, man. So he was world champs with the Eagles and the Rams.
Norm Van Brocklin remains the only man in history to quarterback two different teams to an NFL championship.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. And that's another thing, that's another one that's really surprised me. That there hasn't been a quarterback who has won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams. That's pretty cool. And that single game yardage record is pretty darn impressive as well. 550 something yards. That's ridiculous. That's just like basically, that's keeping the ball almost the entire game, isn't it? I mean, how else do you throw that far? He must have just been doing like deep ball after deep ball after deep ball. Anyway, guys, there you have it. So we had Marcus Allen, the running back, Joe Schmidt, the linebacker, and what was his name? Norm Van Brocklin, the quarterback. So a nice little mixture there. And up next, in the next video, I've got Ted Hendricks to kick it off. So I will see you on that one, and thanks for watching. Please smash the like button, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later.